All right, today let's understand the concept of auto scaling. So, auto scaling we do in a virtual machine, especially, and in virtual machine in Google Cloud we have compute engine. So, how to get in here? We can automatically, we can type compute engine and get down to this page. You land on this page. So, the first step for auto scaling is to create one template. So, what is instance template? Instance template is basically the build or the software build of your virtual machines. That is how many CPU you want. The hardware build of the virtual machine. That is how many CPU you want, how powerful it will be, those kind of things. So let's click on instance, create instance template. We can do it here as well. As per your convenience, you can click. So let's click here. So there are also many factors apart from the like the hardware build. We can select the region as well. So let's give it a name. Name is essential. The star mark you can see here. We got to give a name. So let's give it Cloud Guru Amit instance template. So regional is fine for us because this is a dummy. We don't want any kind of like hybrid thing for this. So let's go down. These are, you'll be seeing the cost on the right hand side as well. Here, if I the more above I go, you can see 91 something dollars. Hourly rate is something like this, and I'll be selecting the least one, that is N1. It costs like around 0.03 hourly, so it is quite a less. So for this demo, we will select this one. There are also many variants. This is general purpose. There are also compute optimized, memory optimized. We are not going into this because I'll create separate tutorial to explain you these, since this is specifically related to auto scaling. That is, will be scaling virtual machines automatically when it will be require threshold, CPU threshold. So I've selected N1. This looks good. And VM provisioning model, how do you want? There are standard and spot instance, specifically like it's like cost effective solution. You can see note the like the standard one 0.03 hourly. If I select spot, let's check the price now. See, it's like almost one third of it around. So it depends on the workloads. Here we see the total is $8, and for standard, if we select, it's around thrice, right? For this demo, let's select standard. It doesn't matter much. Let's go down. Let's there is also concept of placement policy. Generally, there is a compact is used for high performance computing, like especially for machine learning and all, where we want all the virtual machines to be together in same place, so that we get the performance or low latency, or the more fast the in short the virtual machine will be. Spread, on the other hand, like it spreads the virtual machines on different domains, where it's meant for like distinct hardware failures it can handle. So for this tutorial, no policy is fine for us. Let's go down. Let's API entity. So we'll select no service account for this. Let's go down. Here is the firewall. Currently, like everything will be blocked. If I want to like allow some HTTP or HTTPS traffic, then I want to check mark. But for this demo, it's very simple. I don't want to allow or HTTPS traffic, those kind of thing. So it's fine for me. Let's click on advanced tab. Under management, we can it's like a startup script or bootstrapping. So I have already kept one script here. Let's copy paste it. The script goes something like this. It will be available for diamond members and above, please don't worry, along with the PDF. Let's go down. So it will basically, this script will execute when while booting up this instance, so we don't need to run these commands individually. All right, so it will be done instantly by its own. So we are good for now. This looks good. Let's click on create. So our template is getting ready. That is, there it's basically template is basically as mentioned, like the specifically the location and the hardware built for it, how powerful the machine will be. There is another concept here. So this is ready for us. See the image, we got it. Location is US Central 1, and there's one more concept related to it, that is instance group. Once we have created this template, instance template, now let's go ahead with creating instance group. It's under here. Let's click here. So we need to create one instance group. So now what is instance group? So instance group contains the parameters or the configuration when the auto scaling will work, or we can mention it. So let's give it a name first. Cloud Guru Amit instance group. Instance template, if we look, we have just created one instant template, right? In last step we can select this one, that is the we can select the hardware and the software built here, and the region what we have mentioned in the previous step. So let's select it. We'll get down to here. So there is we have selected one. We can select on the one region part, there is single region, and also multiple regions is there. It will definitely, for higher reliability, multiple regions is recommended, but for this dummy demo, single zone is fine for us. So let's select one zone. Let's select randomly one. We are good. So here if we scroll down, this is an important part, just note down this. So minimum how many virtual machines we need, and maximum how many. So it will never exceed this one. So let's give it like 2 as per to test this demo, right? So the action will be like the auto scaling will be mode will be on. You can also mention the scale out, right? We are, since we want to increase, so auto scaling on is fine for this tutorial. That is, we'll check in this demo how when the CPU utilization raises above this limit, and it will automatically spin one more instance to check this kind of thing. So here there are parameters like when this auto scaling will work, like when we want the virtual machines to spin up automatically so that it can distribute the workload, or like we can, especially these are the use cases where during the sales, like there's a Black Friday sale going on, where there's a huge load on the servers, there we need auto scaling kind of thing. That is the real life use case of it. So let's give it a parameter. The parameter will be CPU utilization. We want the auto scaling based on CPU utilization. We can give it any value. Let's give it a target 65%. When CPU utilization hits 65% or above, then it will spin up one more instance, because by default there is one instance and maximum of 2 instances, right? We can mention 3, 10 as per our requirement, but for this demo 2 is fine. Let's go down. I think everything looks good. Yeah, so let's click on create. So it's creating our instance group. Let's wait for a while till it's ready. All right, our instance group is successfully created. We can see this green mark. If it's going on round and round, it means something is happening or something is in progress. That's how we know in Google Cloud. So it says still and it's a green signal. That means we are good now. So let's go down to the VM instance. Currently, this is the only VM or the only virtual machine running. Let me duplicate this tab to help you clarify the concept. Let me go down to instance group now. If just note this thing, in the instance group, if we select, we can see just one instance is running. Please note this thing. I'll be now firing some Linux command where the CPU utilization will raise above 65% and automatically one instance will be spent by Google Cloud. All right. So let's do it. And to do it, we need to go back here. And here, if we look under the virtual machine instances section, on the right hand side here, that is connect SSH is there. So we need to SSH into it. Let's SSH, click on SSH. So by the meantime, let me explain you the commands. So we in order to fire this stress command, we need to install the stress. If I directly try to run this command, it will throw an error that install stress not found. I mean this command not found. All right, we are at the Linux terminal. So let's first copy paste this stress command. Let's execute it. So it's done. So our next task is to run this stress command. So it will run for 150 seconds around. Let's copy this. Let's go back. Let's paste this command. So it's in progress. It will reach the CPU utilization now. If we go here, let's go back to the instance group. Please note it takes a while for this auto scaling to work. It doesn't work instantly. As soon as it will reach 65% or above, it will start scaling, increasing the instance. Let's refresh it. It takes a while, so let's wait for a second till extra additional instance is spent automatically. Okay, so now after some time we can see the instance automatically increase to 2. If we on the virtual machines, let's do a quick refresh, because if that's what we are looking for, right? If there are 2 instances, then we should get the details as well. So we have the internal IP and the external IP. So that being said, and it's being spin up in the same zone. If you look, that is, the zone is US Central A. So that's what brings us to the end of the auto scaling. I hope you got the concept how auto scaling work. I'm just summarizing it, that as soon as it meets a specific threshold, we can increase or decrease the size of the instance, and as soon as it will reach below 65%, one of the instances will get vanished or deleted automatically to save cost. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful regarding compute engine auto scaling. So let's meet in next hands on.